Hi, my name is Heather. I'm a physical therapist with Breathe Physical Therapy and Wellness in Des Moines, Iowa. And today I'm going to review one of my favorite postpartum products, which is the Spectra Breast Pump. This one is the S2. It's the pink one. The blue one is the S1. I used the S1 after the birth of my first son, and then I used the S2 after the birth of my second son. The only difference between the two is that the S2 you have to plug it in and the S1 runs on battery. The S1 wasn't covered fully by insurance, so I paid a little extra for the full package that first time. But it was really helpful not to have to plug it in. The second time I ended up just getting this fully paid by insurance, and actually for my own purposes, I was really just pumping at work and once in a while at home. It wasn't an issue to find a plug-in, but that is the difference between the two. So make sure you take a look at that if you're thinking about buying one. I love the Spectra because it is a hospital grade pump. I've actually used some of the hospital pumps before. And I got just as much milk out of this as I did the ones in the hospital. So I really liked it. A couple features on it. This is the light button, so you can have the light on or off. There's off, there's on. Here's the on button. A couple different features about this is you can pick the cycle, so how quickly it's pumping, and the level of the vacuum. So I usually went all the way up to level 12 just because I felt that was most helpful for me. And the cycle I would usually keep pretty high as well, about 54. But you can change those depending on what works best for you. So I'll show you how to hook it up. And mine came with a cute little like lunch bag / freezer bag that I could keep my milk in. And it also comes with 4 of these Spectra bottles. The nice thing though about the breast pump is that I could use pretty much any bottle with it because it was the same size. So I also used the Philips Advent bottles, and I could hook these up to the breast pump as well. So it would kind of twist off like this. There is a little stopper in here that stops the milk so that it doesn't leak out. It really sticks in there. Anyway, this is it. And then you can just place it in here and then put the top over it like that. And then this is the cover. So that's what it comes with. You can buy these separately as well. Or again, if your baby prefers this one, I think I also use a Dr. Brown's bottle as well that worked nicely with the Spectra. So then what you can do is to hook it up, it comes with the tubes, and you just put the tube right in here. And then you can just screw the bottle into this and then hook it up like that. And there's 2 of them as well. I always did 2 at a time. So to take it apart, you would just have this, and then you also have this attachment and this. So when I would clean them out at night, it just comes apart nicely. And then you can take this out too. So it's fairly easy to assemble. It never took me too long. And again, like I said, I really liked the Spectra. I had a lot of success with it. And then it's ready to go again. And then I also used, when I was pumping, I used this one. I think I just actually got at Target, but it's a bra. You can just put around and zip up so that you can be hands-free when you're pumping. So mine would just zip up like this, and that way I could still be working, typing when I was pumping. So that's a review of the Spectra S2. Again, I really liked it. Even though this one I had to plug in, I never had any issues with it. And the first one I liked as well. But by the time my second was born, 2 years later, it was the battery had died. So that's why I got the S2 this time, because I knew that if it could plug in, it could probably work for a long time, and it still does. And I don't think I've used it for almost a year now. But anyway, that's one of my favorite postpartum products, the Spectra S2.